Let me tell you something. If you're listening to this right now, it's probably because something has been hurting you for a long time. You didn't wake up one day and suddenly feel disrespected. It happens slowly, isn't it? Respect in marriage usually doesn't disappear loudly. It fades quietly, slowly, in ways that are easy to ignore at first. And that's why it's so confusing. Because you keep asking yourself, is it really that bad? Am I overthinking? Maybe this is just how marriage becomes. This video is not here to tell you what to do. It's here to help you see clearly. Because the moment you see clearly, something inside you wakes up. Disrespect in marriage rarely starts as cruelty. It starts as small dismissals, like your opinion is brushed aside, your words are not taken seriously, your emotions are treated like an inconvenience. At first, you excuse it. You tell yourself, he's stressed, he didn't mean it, this is normal. So you adjust. You soften your tone, you explain yourself better, you become more careful with your words. But something important happens here. The more you adjust, the more space disrespect finds. Not because you deserve it, but because you unknowingly teach others how much you are willing to tolerate. And that is a hard truth. Many women don't lose respect because they are weak. They lose it because they choose peace over confrontation. They choose harmony over honesty. They choose stability over self expression. They stay quiet when something hurts. They let things aside. They don't respond every time they feel disrespected. And slowly, a dangerous pattern forms. Your silence is misunderstood as acceptance. Your patience is mistaken for permission. And over time, your presence starts to feel optional. Not valued, not honored, just expected. This is not because you failed as a wife. It's because respect does not survive where self respect is consistently sacrificed. Here's the part no one talks about. When respect fades, you don't immediately get angry. You get confused, don't you? You start questioning yourself more than the situation. You ask, am I being too sensitive? Why does this bother me so much? Maybe I should just ignore it. You explain other people's behavior before you acknowledge your own feelings. And slowly, you stop trusting your inner voice. That's when the real damage begins. Because a woman who stops trusting herself becomes easier to dismiss. Not because she's less, but because she no longer stands firmly inside herself. Let's be honest. Disrespect isn't always shouting or insults. Sometimes it looks like being interrupted constantly, decisions made without consulting you, your concerns minimized, your efforts taken for granted, your emotional needs labeled as drama. Sometimes it's not what is said, it's what is not said. No appreciation, no acknowledgement, no curiosity about your inner world. You exist, but you're not truly considered. And that quiet absence of consideration slowly erodes something inside you. Here is where the awakening begins. Respect is not demanded, it is not begged for, it is not argued into existence. Respect begins the moment you stop shrinking, the moment you stop over explaining, the moment you stop justifying your feelings, the moment you stop proving your worth. This doesn't mean you become loud. It doesn't mean you become cold. It means you become grounded. You speak when something matters. You pause instead of reacting. You choose responses instead of emotional explosions. And something shifts not only in the other person first, but inside you. You stop needing validation to know your value, and that changes everything. Many women think strength looks like confrontation. Sometimes strength looks like stillness. Not silence that comes from fear, but calm that comes from clarity. When you stop engaging in disrespectful dynamics, you stop feeding them. When you don't rush to explain yourself, you take your power back because reacting emotionally often keeps you trapped in the same cycle. Responding calmly moves you out of it. This is not emotional withdrawal. This is emotional maturity. Here is a truth: people treat you the way you consistently treat yourself. If you keep abandoning your own boundaries, others will too. If you keep minimizing your feelings, others will follow your lead. But when you stand firmly in yourself, without anger, without desperation, without drama, your energy changes. And energy is noticed before words are. You don't have to announce your worth, you embody it. And this is not about controlling your partner. This is not about manipulation. This is not about winning. This is about self alignment. When you are aligned with yourself, you no longer beg for basic respect. You stop explaining why something hurt you to someone who refuses to listen. You stop chasing understanding from someone who benefits from misunderstanding you. And that is not bitterness, that is clarity. Let me remind you of something important. You're not asking for too much, you are asking for basic respect. You're not difficult, you are aware. You're not changing, you are waking up. And awakening can feel uncomfortable to people who were comfortable with the old version of you. That doesn't mean you're wrong, it means you're growing. Here's what I want you to take with you: you don't need to fix everything today, you don't need to confront anyone right now. Just start by noticing. Notice when you shrink, notice when you go silent to keep peace. Notice when you abandon yourself. Awareness is the first act of self respect, and self respect is where the real respect begins. Carry yourself with calm, with steadiness, with inner authority, not because you're trying to change someone else, but because you are no longer willing to disappear in your own life. You don't need a permission to honor yourself, and you are not alone in this awakening. If something here resonated with you, sit with it quietly. Awareness is where the change begins. This is the women who stands. You are the women who stands.